What's up? This is O with CLO Ed TV. For those of you that are new, welcome to the channel. Today's video is all about what I use to design in my engineering projects. And really, I have adopted engineering as a self-made engineer, and I really have enjoyed the trade. And making things out of materials or ideas that come to your head is awesome. Using a laser to use recycled material, cut it up, and build something almost like Legos is awesome. I wanted to share with you some free software that I use on the daily to build my projects. And you don't have to spend a lot of money. You just have to know what software is available that's actually good, that is free. I would like to show you two of the software that I use for my engineering projects. First one is blender.org. Okay, the first one is Blender. Now with Blender, this is something that I learned to use years ago when I was getting into 3D animation and 3D modeling. But one thing I realized as I kept using it is Blender can assume any form that you wanted. At one point in time, they had even a game engine built into Blender, which allowed you to actually make games that you can export as PC games. But really, Blender can be made into movie animating software, CG graphics, and also 3D modeling for 3D printing. And every single, and I mean every single model that I've printed on any video in my playlist on this channel was made through Blender. So even down to, if you look up here, I have some shelves, and I actually did a video about how to build shelves using pallet wood and 3D printing. You can click on that video right here. All was made in Blender. So definitely check out my blog article on Blender and why I use it, and definitely download Blender. Now the second software I was slower to use because I had been so used to using Adobe products, but after a while I got into free and open source because at one point in time you could actually buy Adobe software and actually own the software, but now they have more of a paid subscription model to where you never really own the software. You have to pay yearly at a certain price, and that could always go up. And so I started looking for alternatives to the same software that I would use, or same type of software that I would use in the Adobe ecosystem. Second one is Inkscape.org. And I found one that's actually excellent and a lot more updated than what it used to be, and that is Inkscape. Now Inkscape is awesome because it is a vector program. You can make accurate measurements just like if you were in an AutoCAD or any type of 2D drafting software. And you can do measurements, you can set up grids. It's just as powerful and capable. And I really like it because not only can you use it for drafting, you can use it for art programs as well too. And so I really recommend Inkscape. It's now, especially the modern version of Inkscape is streamlined. They even have tools such as Shape Builder. If you're into modern tools and features that you were used to in maybe say like Adobe Illustrator, Inkscape now has, and it's free. So guys, I'm also going to talk about this in a blog article on my site. Check it out on some of the projects that I use for Inkscape. So definitely click on the link below. It'll also take you to a link to Inkscape.org so you can download Inkscape and use it. So guys, these are the two free software that I use on a daily and love to use. And this is coming from someone who used to have a background using Adobe products. Now, there's also another software that I enjoy using, which I won't discuss in this video. It will be an entire separate video that is just as capable, if not, I would say more capable than Adobe. And you can also own that software for a very cheap price. So we'll talk about that on the next video. If you enjoyed this video, hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, stay tuned for that next video about the software that I use for my other graphics design needs. All right, take care. See you on the next video. Have a great weekend.